I was drafted by the 49ers. I got the rings. I got all that stuff.
Wow. Wow.
And,
Amazing.
but that's not what's important. What's important to me is I was hurting. And most of us who played in the league, especially in my era, we were hurting.
Mm.
My goodness. And I'm an avid golfer. And I'd be trying, but my body and my back, it just depends on how that felt. That would determine how much golf I played.
Right, right.
So I was hurting. I would put on back braces just to go hit balls.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're dedicated. You're dedicated.
I just had to have something to do, and golf was something that kept me outside, kept my blood flowing. You got to get out and do something, and that was my deal. And I was just hurting. I was hurting really bad. I was taking naproxen, Motrin. I was taking all that stuff. I just want all the people who are listening right now. I haven't taken Anna-Lee since February 13th this year, and that's the year I first started patching.
Wow, wow, wow.
I haven't
so you
taken
really were a one-patch miracle.
He was.
I am a one-patch. And the girls, Anita and Tiffany, noticed how I was walking the first time I walked towards them. Then the second, they were like, you even walk different. I was like, I just don't feel the pain. I was having problems sleeping. I was having problems, all kind of stuff. I'm just like, Lord, I'm not going to be able to play golf anymore if I don't do something about this. And Anita informed me that my liver and kidneys will thank me for discovering the X39 patch. I just don't understand, but because my body has been under so much trauma, that maybe triggered it because it happened to me almost instantaneously. I started walking better. I walked towards them better. I was sitting up in the chairs better. This patch has changed my life for the better. And
Tim, do you want me to give them the background on how it happened so that they get
Go ahead.
how one-patch wonder he was?
Tell them, Nita.
He walked in and he was bent like over at, like not quite at a 45-degree angle, but
like an old man. Go ahead, you can say it.
Walking very slow. And so I said, he kind of knew that we had something to talk about. And I said, you know what? You just look like you're in so much pain. Do you mind if I just patch you and then we'll talk? So I put X39 and an E on. I did them both because it looked so bad. In the middle of his back, just right next to each other. And then, he was just going, he was noticing something and was talking about that. I excused myself for a minute. And when I came back, literally maybe 5 minutes or something later, he was gone. And I'm looking around, and because it was his establishment where we were, he knew everyone. So he was floating the room, practically dancing with people, is how good he could move from just that one patch. I couldn't believe it. And since then, he can't stop talking about it. So
Wow. Well, when you get out of pain and you can move again, life becomes a lot more fun. I'm just going to say it, right? There's no
doubt.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And like you said, you said it perfectly when your body has had all that trauma. I mean, you lived in a state of bracing yourself for impact, right? I mean, for how many
It's like
decades?
having 19 car wrecks every year for 12 years.
Yeah, right. And you actually chose to do that, which is incredible to think about as well. It tells you a little bit about your mission.
Hey, that's what we do in this country. That's what we do. We play football.
That's right, football. And so I love that now. Not only are you feeling amazing, first and foremost, my gosh, when you get your vitality back and the pain is gone, I always say pain really clouds our judgment of how we're living our lives because it just holds you back from so many things. So as soon as that's gone, it's like, oh my gosh, I have this whole new lease on life. whether it's be the golf course or even like you said, floating around, dancing, talking to everybody at his club.
I
All of
just
it.
don't understand. And I'm trying to get all of my former player guys. I'm like, guys, I don't know. I just don't. Is it just me, my body, my system, my complex, my composition, or whatever? But it absolutely has revolutionized my. I used to have problems sleeping because when you sleep, you move, and certain things gonna hurt, especially if you get it wrong. I have been so sleeping like a baby, and my back, the pains that I had in my back, I just do not have anymore. I am strong. I am actually, matter of fact, I'm losing golf buddies. I'm losing golf buddies because I'm actually crushing them because my back doesn't have that little, I am just so strong now.
Wow.
I am powerful now.
Come on, you powerful.
These,
Oh my gosh, I love
my
it.
guys have stopped calling me. Matter of fact, I just whipped butt today. I'm just saying. I don't understand how people don't understand this. Whatever this technology is, and I'm learning more and more about it, it's wonderful. Oh my God, it's just wonderful. I love it. And my liver, like Anita always said, my liver and kidney will thank you.